Hello there folks, it is TIJ Gaming and welcome to part 9 of the Rugby 20 League mode with Wasps, and today it is a massive day, one that could just turn the tide of our potential chance of getting into the top 4 and into the semi-finals of the Gallagher Premiership, and that is because today we are playing against 2nd and 3rd. In that order, we play against Harlequins first off, followed by a match against Saracens. Now when we first played these teams, I remember that we didn't do all so well. Let's go back all the way back to before we started winning matches, shall we? Back to the first few matches where we didn't play oh so well against these teams. As you can see, we lost to Saracens by 21 points to 5. And it was a very narrow match against Harlequins, 3-0. But before we continue, again, the support of you guys has been absolutely fantastic. Trying to make this as a little bit more consecutive now, a little bit more, what's the word? I can't remember what the word is now. Consistent, that's the word, but consecutive is correct as well. Getting some good episodes in consecutively on a weekly basis, and you guys really seem to be enjoying it. Now, the last part has only been out 24 hours, but it's on 12 likes at the moment. Hopefully that pushes to 15 likes, and if this one does exactly the same, that would be absolutely awesome. So before you continue, if you do go on to enjoy the video, please make sure to leave a like. It is invaluable down below. But even more important news is that, drum roll please, our most important player is back. Ross Neal has recovered from his injury, and I haven't got the heart to take Josh Bassett out. I really haven't. I'm going to take Marcus Watson out of the team, and I'm going to put Ross Neal in for Marcus Watson. I'm going to put Marcus Watson on the bench, but I just feel that I really cannot take Josh Bassett out. He has been absolutely fantastic. And I just can't take him out of the team. I haven't got the heart to. I'm going to have to put a full-back on the bench. We haven't actually got one, which is a little bit of a pain in the backside, especially because he's only a rating of 41. He's Matteo Minozzi, but hopefully we won't need him. And hopefully the influence of I was going to say Matt Neal there, goodness knows why. The influence of Ross Neal will hopefully help us, as underdogs against Harlequins, to produce a good result. Come on the Wasps.
This evening, the match everyone has been looking forward to. Welcome along to It's Between Wasps and Harlequins. Tonight's match could be a real show. Ben, good evening.
Good evening, Nick. It is indeed a match between two good teams, and both need points to reach a good position in the table.
Just time before the match starts to take one last look at the teams. How do you think they match up, Ben?
It's fairly simple. If you look at the team sheets, you can see right away that they're stronger. The outcome of this encounter will essentially be decided by the intensity the players bring to the pitch.
Wasps were formed in...
Well, I can't disagree with that. I can't disagree with that at all. It's the first time in a while in a match, to be honest, that we are really the underdogs. I think the last time we'd probably been against Exeter, but we went and beat them. And we're on a really good run. And I think this episode against Harlequins and Saracens is going to be absolutely crucial. And ultimately, it's time to try and get off to a good start against the Harlequins in the first match of the episode. So, Gopeth to start the first game of the episode off, and we are away for the start. A little bit of a disaster from the Harlequins there, if I say so myself, and we're going to get the tackling straight away. And we could have a really good start here. Look at this. Look at the space here. Taylor. Willis. Oh, I just couldn't get the ball out to Bassett quick enough, but this is a great chance. Already they fell to sleep, didn't they, at the start? De Jong to Fekitoa. Would you look at that? 3 minutes in, we've got the try against Harlequins. We couldn't have made a better start. Well. They really fumbled from the start of the match. And the amount of ground we made up from the start was unbelievable. We only had to make up sort of 5 or 10 yards. Their defence was asleep. And we get our first try of the day. And this should be the most simplest of conversions you could ever hope for. Although we could probably still butcher it, I suppose. But we can't. We can try our hardest to butcher it, but we just can't. And within 3 minutes, we take a lead of 7 points to 0. And I think that's fair to say that nobody expected that. And that's a great start. Really is fantastic. But as somebody rightly said in the comments, we need to start kicking our penalty kicks into touch. We don't do it enough. You know, we said we were going to start doing that and we haven't. So we need to consider doing that at some point. But they've actually won the ball back from a sloppy pass for us. And the developers do need to make the rucks a little bit harder for us to win, to be honest, because it is far too easy to win. But look at that ball out to Ross Neal. Our first real encounter of having Ross Neal back in the team. Hopefully he's not injured straight away, but his pace out on the wing is just completely invaluable. And I think his influence in this match will be absolutely huge. Gaskell to Tumagrallen, back in to De Jong. De Jong misses it though, but luckily Fekitoa is there to pick up the pieces. Taylor Out to Ross Neal. Ross Neal, great run from Neal. Goes down the wing, and he makes up a great amount of ground there. And I'll tell you something, in the first 10 minutes, we couldn't have imagined, or couldn't have hoped, for a much better start against the Harlequins here. Absolutely fantastic. Gopperth to De Jong. Launchbury. Nearly through again. All the way out to the right wing. Look at the space. Look at the space for Josh Bassett. Harlequins don't look like a top 2 or 3 side at the moment. We look like we're dominating them. Still, plenty of time, so we ought to take advantage while we can here. Fekitoa to Young. Can't quite get it out to Ross Neal. That would have been a great chance. Gaskell to Ross Neal. Beats the man. And he's through. Oh, he's done it. Get in there. Just gets it over the line. And it only took the man 16 minutes. But we're ahead by 12 points. But in 16 minutes in against Harlequins. What a performance this is turning out to be so far. Ross Neal beats the man. Tries to get a tackle in. But Ross Neal with all his might just gets the ball over the line. And what a start this has been. Harlequins, a team I'm sure haven't lost too much this year, are starting to think, oh, who are these Wasps? Doing really well here, but this is going to be a trickier conversion, and it's not there. That could prove crucial at the end of the match again. You know, I'm not going to be complacent here. Harlequins could just come back into this match, so it's well worth taking the points while we've got the advantage. But Launchbury moves the ball there, but to McGralland as well to protect that. That would have been a good chance for Harlequins straight away if we'd have lost the ball there. Fekitoa to Gaskell. Gaskell, great run to Bassett. Bassett back inside to De Jong. We're just playing brilliantly here. And we're only halfway through the first half. Gopperth to Fekitoa to McGralland. Can't quite get the ball out to Ross Neal, who has had a massive role in this game already. De Jong nearly missed that ball, but got to it just about. Back out to the left. Carr to Gopperth to Fekitoa to Gaskell to Ross Neal. I mean, unfortunately that ball's just gone out, but as I was saying, I know that the wing play is something that can be seen a little bit silly at times. No, we're not going to get that. Playing to the wing seems a little bit silly at times, and you guys don't approve of it, but ultimately with a player like Ross Neal on the wing, you just have to use him. You know, he's so influential. And he's a great player and probably our best asset in the team. But, you know, without him for a while. We did well enough. So that just shows that we are a good team. But a good ball out to Bassett again. Bassett's done really well. Stepped up to the role as a replacement winger. And as such, gets a chance in this big game. And I think, unfortunately, he'll be overshone a little bit by Ross Neal. And again, Ross Neal on the ball. Look at the space he's got down the wing. He's just mighty. Beats the one man. Beats two. Can't quite beat three. But we're very close again. And this has been quite unbelievable. Gopperth to De Jong, to Fekitoa, to Gaskell, to McGralland. Oh, knock on. Oh, Gaskell should have just kept it. And we'd have won it in the ruck, but no, we were a bit greedy. And it was a knock on. And they're going to get the scrum. But if we can win the scrum, we've got a real chance. So not the best situation for Harlequins. They've got to win this scrum. If they don't win the scrum, we can just push them back. Looking good at the moment, though. But we've got him down again. Win the ruck. That's it. De Jong. Oh, we're getting close. Out to Fekitoa. Ross Neal's there. Oh, wow. Well. He is just absolutely unstoppable. Absolutely unstoppable. This is going to be a tricky match, apparently. And we're just careering to a massive win against the Harlequins. This conversion's got to be not going to be anywhere near, by the way. But 17 points ahead. We need to work on our conversions, by the way. That was pretty poor. But it has been completely one-way traffic so far. It might well be time to change the difficulty, I'm not sure, but tell me what you guys think down in the comments. But absolutely fantastic. And Ross Neal is just bossing this game at the moment. But as I've said, we can't get complacent. The Harlequins are going to have their chance at some point to get into this game. I mean, the last game against them was tight. It hasn't really been too tight here so far, has it? Bassett beats the man. Can't quite beat all of them, though. Shields. to De Jong. Oh, nobody misses it, and that's a massive chance. You can see that we're a little bit weak in defence, but luckily that ball's been pushed back. Got to get to it, though, and that was a little bit weak from us there. Won the ball back in the ruck, but we're under pressure a bit here. That's not the sort of thing we want to do, but I'll tell you what, whoever that was, just completely dived on the opposition player. Absolutely fantastic. Gopov to Cruz. To De Jong. To Bassett. And this is the end of the half, but we're going to keep playing. Going to see if we can get an opening. De Jong. Fekitoa. Gaskell. McIntyre. To Ross Neal. Ross Neal, look at the pace he's got. It's absolutely immense. He can beat anyone on that wing. De Jong, Fekitoa, look at the space they've got on the other wing though, but unfortunately, Fekitoa can't quite get the pass out. De Jong, to Gaskell, to Bassett. Back into McIntyre. McIntyre's not really going to have the pace. The substitution brought on for Tuma Grallen. Gopov, to De Jong, Fekitoa. Out to Ross Neal. I mean, how are they not marking him more than that? I mean, look at this. He just runs through without a trace. Made so much ground up there, it is unbelievable. He's the integral man in this squad. Absolutely fantastic. Willis to Carr. Can't rely on him all the time, though, because we don't need to get injured again. Cruz. Not quite. De Jong. I mean, we're using him a bit too much. That's the problem. De Jong. Gaskell. Got to probably play it out to the other wing here. Try something different. Willis. Gopov. To McIntyre. Out to Fekitoa. To Bassett. Jesus. Aaron Morris taking things a little bit too seriously there. And we could have a problem, you know. Because that is a nasty challenge. But luckily, we're okay. We're going to... Well, if it's a penalty kick, obviously, if it's a a line out, then we can't take advantage because it'll be the end of the half. So we're just going to kick and go here, which we have. Launch break to Gaskell, to De Jong, to Carr, all the way out to Ross Neal. I mean, he can't do it all by himself, bless him. Got to make sure we win this ruck. We need somebody there to try and get this ball. I mean, look at the space out on the wing. Brad Shields. Oh, I can't quite get the ball out quick enough. Harlequins have just been asleep today. McIntyre. Bassett. Gaskell. Great to get that pass. Absolutely fantastic. Back out against the left. Fekitoa. Ross Neal again. Ross Neal can't quite do it this time. Gopov. De Jong. Launch break. Look at the space out on the wing. McIntyre's probably the slowest man you want there. Gaskell. To Bassett. And I think we've won this game just in the first half. Josh Bassett gets his first try of the day. Absolutely tremendous. And Harlequins, I don't think, know what to do with themselves. Absolutely fantastic. At least 22-0 up at half-time. Don't be too assured that we're going to score the conversion, because I can't see it. Might be wrong, but that's a bit of a tight angle. We weren't going to get there. But to be honest, the success of our conversions, I wouldn't worry about them. I really wouldn't, because we're 22 points up at half-time. And we are absolutely flying in this match.
We're going again. Another 40 minutes to find out whether Wasps or Harlequins will be winners.
I'll be surprised if Harlequins won and won this now. But the main thing is not to be complacent. You know, if we get all cocky and go, oh, look at us, we've got a 22-point lead. Again, I'm not the biggest rugby fan, but it doesn't tell a genius to tell you that those points have gone before. Bassett, though, with a great run down the wing here. And makes a good amount of ground, but they've won it back, and that's a bit annoying. But good, very good there from number 9 to win the line out.
7 players readying themselves for this line out. So they'll keep the ball.
Good win from the line out. Gopov, Carr, Fekitoa. Look at the space Ross Neal's got again. I mean, hello, there's a man out there, but I don't think they really care. They obviously just can't take him on. Ross Neal makes up a hell of a lot of ground there. He is so important, and he's just not marked out there. Fekitoa. I don't know quite what happened there. McIntyre. To Bassett. Back into Launchbury. Cross to Shields. Cruz. Great passing. Fekitoa. Absolutely awesome, this. Gopeth. De Jong. Ross Neal. De Jong. Great pass. Not quite, though. But advantage lost. Because it was a knock-on for them. Well, that's interesting. And it's a scrum for us. By giving the option to take the penalty kick, I think I would have done. Because even we'd have probably scored from there, let's be honest.
The forwards win the ball cleanly for Harlequins.
This is great stuff. Really is. Fantastic performance today. Carr. Gopeth. Oh, we've lost the ball. That's a shame. But Ross Neal, not just an attacking man, defended solidly there as well. Allowed any sort of breakaway to be dissipated straight away. Gopeth. De Jong. Fekitoa. Gaskell. Fekitoa again to Bassett. Back inside to Gaskell. It is surely just a matter of time here before we score again. Brooks to Gopeth. This is just tremendous play. One-way traffic. They cannot cope with us at all today. McIntyre to Ross Neal. Out on the wing. Not quite. Been a hero's performance from him. It really has. Gopeth. Pushed back a little bit there. De Jong. Fekitoa. McIntyre. To Gaskell. It has to be. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. Absolutely unbelievable. I think the way we're going, this is going to have to be one episode, unfortunately. As in, this is the only game of the episode, because there are that many tries flying in. I mean, that was terrible again. But I'm just not bothered about the conversions at the moment. But the amount of tries that are flying in, this is just going to have to be the only game of the episode, because it's been tremendous. Absolutely dominating from us. With this sort of performance, you'd start to question, can we potentially go and win the league? We're a long way back, but with this sort of performance, and, you know, if we can continue that, we can get into the top 4, but this could be a bit of a twist here. Luckily, we do okay to get that. And Ross Neal out on the wing. Makes up a lot of ground. To De Jong. This is a breakaway. De Jong. Great stuff. Absolutely fantastic. Ross Neal involved again. He should have a medal. Fekitoa. Carr. Launch break. Oh, can't quite get the ball away. Gopeth. To Bassett. But they're straight after him. Just hasn't quite got the same pace as Ross Neal. De Jong. Fekitoa. McIntyre. Out to Shields. There's only one man I'm interested in getting it to, because he just flies the ball forward. Absolutely fantastic. And Harlequins have had absolutely none of this game. Absolutely none of it. McIntyre. Need to probably put this out, back out to the left. We're going to go to the right to Bassett. This is good stuff. McIntyre again. Not really the best player to be there. Gopeth. De Jong. Fekitoa. Does brilliantly, but can't quite get the ball out to Neal. We don't want to rely on him altogether. Trying to play this a little bit further through the midfield than through the middle. That will give me a little bit of experience, I would say. McIntyre, though. Great ball out to the wing to Bassett. Great ball out. Can't quite get it back inside. Gopeth. De Jong. Fekitoa. Gaskell. To Ross Neal. He's got a chance. And again. He has ran this game. Thank goodness that Ross Neal is back. Because he has completely ran this game. Far too quick for any of the other players. And we lead Harlequins in a match that we weren't really supposed to win. By 32 points to 0. Absolutely tremendous. Just hadn't got the power on that. It's the right sort of trajectory, but I hadn't got the power. I don't think we haven't converted at all today, have we? No, it must have done with one of them. I can't remember now. But what a great performance this has been. And it's just full scale ahead. Everything focused on the next attack. And it's been a great performance from the lads. Absolutely fantastic. And hopefully a thoroughly enjoyable one for you to watch. As you can see, you know, if he gets injured again, he's such a loss. He's such a loss in this squad. But De Jong protects that. See, we're just winning balls all the time. And this might highlight that we need to increase difficulty. It might just highlight how well we're playing. Gaskell, McIntyre, out to Bassett. And we're not going to put the ball out. We're just going to strive for more. Because I know we can get it. With the venom of Ross Neal on the wing. And the fact that they just seem to fall asleep to the fact he's out there. I mean, look at how far he can make up. I mean, I'm pretty sure he's knackered now. But Fekitoa, great ball to him. And I think we can make it one more before the end. Brooks. Out to Bassett. Oh, no, he's missed it. Carr gets to it, though. Great stuff. A little bit sloppy there. But Carr got to the ball. Saved the day in terms of that attack. De Jong. Fekitoa. Not quite. Out to Ross Neal. Surely not again. Gets it to Gopov. Good stuff. I think Ross Neal's just run out of energy now, and you can completely understand that one. De Jong, Fekitoa. He's through! Well, 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 well. What a performance. And I'm sure we're going to convert this one. Great stuff. Through the middle. You couldn't be straight if you wanted to with the conversion. They've been really poor defensively today, but we have been magnificent. We beat the Harlequins 2-0.
So the conversion, 2 more points up for grabs. Just a reminder, 37-0.
And I think before hitting this with any sort of confidence, we can say it's in, and it is. And we beat Harlequins by 39 points to 0.
Referee ends it and Wasps win the match.
How'd you like that one? How'd you like that one, Harlequins? Oh, we've really took it to the big stage now. My God, that was impressive. And with that bit of domination, we move into the top 4 for the first time this season. I said that the breakaway group had gone from 4 to 3. And we're not part of that breakaway group, but we're top of the next tree. We are best of the rest. Wow. Now we've got our probably second most difficult game next against Saracens. Followed by a game against Bath, then Saints, then Exeter. But by match day 18, we've played the top 3. We've played the runaway winners, and we know we can beat everyone else. Point difference of 84. Absolutely. Point difference of 84. Point difference of 53. I was thinking, how on earth have Sale Sharks only conceded 6 points? But no, I'm reading the wrong column. But absolutely fantastic stuff. Absolutely brilliant. And because of that result, I'm just going to call it one game in today's match and today's episode. And I think that the match against Saracens is going to be even harder. But that will come in the next episode on Thursday. And if that doesn't deserve a like, I don't know what does. Thank you for watching, folks. And I will see you guys on Thursday. Goodbye for now.